Gigi, the tiny monkey, held tightly onto Nate's finger and pushed it upward. His face winced with pain, but she wasn't hurting him. She was helping. Once abandoned herself, Gigi had been rescued 4 years ago, and now she served humans through the Independent Living Association. Nate, once a healthy young man ready for college, had his life shattered when a diving accident led to a severe infection that left him paralyzed. With his dreams destroyed, he lost all hope, even wishing for death. But the day he met Gigi changed everything. She greeted strangers with warmth, full of life and joy. And when Nate learned of her own abandoned past, he felt a bond. He knew he had to give her the kindness she deserved. Moving into Nate's house, Gigi couldn't hide her excitement. Her arrival marked a turning point. Day and night, she never left his side. She watched him struggle with meals, with daily routines, with the silent torment of sleepless nights. Nate poured his pain into her tiny ears, and she listened. But not everyone welcomed her. Nate's sister wanted her gone. One evening, a quarrel with the family dog turned the house into chaos. His parents' angry voices cut deep into Nate's fragile heart. Gigi, realizing she had caused trouble, grew quiet. A few days later, Nate admitted to his therapist that maybe Gigi wasn't fit to serve humans at all. But then, as if determined to prove him wrong, Gigi climbed out of her cage, picked up a ball, gently placed it in Nate's hand, and rested on his shoulder. Nate was stunned. From that day forward, Gigi became his assistant, turning pages, picking groceries, helping with therapy. But more than that, she became his healer, breaking open the lock he had built around his heart. Then came an unexpected encounter. At a store, Nate saw Laura, the girl he once loved. They had drifted apart after his accident, but Gigi's playful nature bridged the silence. Laura smiled, exchanged contacts, and walked away, leaving Nate's heart racing with something he thought he had lost: hope. Yet soon, trouble returned. A woman approached him, claiming it was illegal to bring animals into places with food. That woman turned out to be Loy, the chairwoman of the Tennessee Social Committee. Within days, the police came knocking. A hearing was called. Loy argued for new laws. Nate stood before the crowd, telling them what Gigi meant, how she had saved his life, how without her he would still be lost in despair. But most sided with Loy. A bill would soon go to the Senate. The night of their farewell, Gigi seemed to understand. She buried her head into Nate's neck, her tiny body trembling, her eyes full of sorrow. Nate held her close, whispering comfort even as his own heart broke. She kissed his cheek, then climbed into her cage. But she didn't let go. Her little hand clutched his finger through the bars, refusing to release it. For Nate, losing Gigi felt like losing himself all over again. Then, one morning, his grandmother handed him a newspaper. In North Carolina, keeping a capuchin monkey was legal. Suddenly, hope flickered back to life. Quietly, his father had already sold their old home and bought a small cabin deep in the forests of North Carolina. The woods were lush, the air was clean, a place where both Nate and Gigi could belong. A year later, on Independence Day, Nate sat in his wheelchair as usual, staring into the distance. And then, from across the yard, a familiar little monkey came running toward him. After all the pain, all the battles, all the nights of despair, their story wasn't over. It was just beginning.